Hello guys, welcome to another I forgot what this series was called. Anyways, this is kind of an improvement to my previous program. A huge improvement. Now what this program does, it basically factorizes quadratic equations. Yeah, it's an A-level topic in GCSE, well according to my maths class. And Yeah, I just thought I'd make a program out of it. Now, when I first decided to create this program, I never actually thought I'd succeed. I thought there's bound to be a bug in it somewhere where I just can't fix, and then I'll just rage quit. But I actually finished this program, and it's actually quite amazing. So, let's begin. Factorizing quadratics is actually a very difficult topic. So let's start with a nice and simple example. Let's say 5x, where's that key? Squared plus 2x take away 7. Let's take it. Let's take that example. So when we first open the program, you'll notice that it will want A, B, and the C. Now the following numbers are, well, what they are. B, C. That needs a space. Okay, this first number, the just before the number before the x here, that one's A. So you need to make a note of that. Don't mind the squared bit. Now B is the number before the x between the two numbers, so that would be 2 in this equation, and C will be the last one, 7, the one at the end, the one that doesn't have an x. And so we type those into here, 5, 2, and 7, and watch the magic go. It'll start doing a load of tricky, dicky things, and you may go, what? We don't understand that. Oh, hold on a second, wait. I've just spotted a flaw in what I've just done. Since this is -7, C would be -7. Yeah, that was a mistake I made. So let's input that differently about him. Let's input that differently, and let's watch the magic go. Let's say 5, 2 numbers. Now, if let's go over this. So AC is basically A times C. So in here that would be -35. And what it does to get add 2 and times 2, you remember in my last program where it adds 2, where it finds two numbers which adds to make this and times to make this? Well, yeah, I copied that straight from the program, straight from the previous program, but unlike the previous program, this one also deals with negatives, as you can see here. Now it can work out -5 and 7. With the previous program, it couldn't do that. And now that we've done that, the two numbers, and by the way, it gets 2 from B, that was 2, and -35 comes from AC. And so B plus AC times, and now we've got the numbers -5 and 7. Now it does this. Now remember this equation. Now it takes this equation and it puts it, and it changes this, the center bit here, into what it found here. So that's plus 2x. Now it's -5x plus 7x, which is the same as plus 2x, but it comes in handy for the program. Now it'll ask you a couple of questions. Now don't worry, these questions are very simple. There's only 2 questions it'll ask you. First of all, it'll ask you about these two numbers here. Oh, hold on a second. Have I got cursor turned on? I hope I have. Yeah, I have. Now it'll ask what is the highest number that goes into 5 and -5. Now obviously it's 5. Press enter. And this is the last one. What is the highest number that goes into 7 and 7? And of course it's 7. And there we go, it's finished. So what it just done, it just got these two numbers, and it's just asked you some questions based on them that it needs. I was too lazy to program it so that it works out the answer to these questions. But anyways, I mean, how hard can it be? I mean, that's a very simple question. Those two questions are very simple. Yeah. Anyways, what it does now, it gets the highest number out of these. These are multiples, and it divides them by these two, and it puts them into, well, these. Let's not dot that down here. X minus 1 and plus 7 open brackets x minus 1. Now you may see here that this minus doesn't have any gap between it, doesn't have any gaps. Now that's because I couldn't be bothered to convert this into positive and put in the minus sign myself. Instead I just left it minus because there's a minus already there, so I don't really need to do minus space so and so. I can just leave it as negative there. So when you see this, it's not 1x times minus 1 like you'd see when it's something's next to each other. It's just minus, you know. So let's say 7 times in open brackets x, or 1x, minus 1 is, yeah, it's just that. And now that we've got that, then it just simplifies it to make this 5x plus 7 x minus 1, and it gives you your final answer after it simplifies this bit. And there we go. It has factorized that quadratic equation up there into this. This is an A-level topic in GCSE, so it is quite difficult, and seriously I was jumping for joy when I completed this program and found out it worked. I mean, there wasn't even much debugging to do. There was just a load of silly bugs that were easy to solve, so there wasn't any major flaws in this program during development. And that's that. If you want to see another example, I'll do one if you really want to. Link in the description if you want it. And yeah, let's do another example. This time I'm not going to note it down, so let's have a look. Yeah, I've got some written down here. Oh, here's a good one. Okay, A is 1, B is minus 6, and C is 5. 5, add 2 minus 6, two numbers, 5 minus 1. Spits out this thing here. What's the highest number that goes into 1 and 5? 1. Again, 1. Gives you this, and it simplifies it. And there you go. Now, according to my book, that's the right answer. Yay, my program strikes again. Okay, now let's do one a little bit more, you know, unappealing look to it. A 1, B 0, and C minus 25. Now it does exactly the same as it does before, and trust me, it works. Two numbers, 5 minus 5. What is the highest number that goes to 1 and minus 5? 1. What is the highest number that goes to 5 and minus 25? 5. Spits out that, gives you the answer. There. And that's pretty much it. I put a lot of time and effort into this program, so yeah, appreciate it. So yeah, if you like this, then feel free to comment, like, and subscribe if you want more. And if you have any suggestions for any more programs about maths you want me to make, post it in the comments below. It would be most preferable. I would prefer it if you have if you posted like algebra problems, because algebra is a topic in maths which is quite easy to cover in, you know, C/C++ programs. So yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I hope this helps. And pretty much goodbye. See you in my next video, and yeah. One last thing before I go. When you download this program and when you finish it, there should be credit saying created by Matthew Barnes. Yeah, this is just verification that it's, you know, from me, and yeah, it's verification that it was made by me, and so no one else can really steal the program, because this took quite a while to make, and I'm quite proud of my work, so I put myself in the credit so that nobody can steal the program. That's all I pretty much wanted to say. So I'm not stealing anybody else's work. This is my own, you know, work. If you don't believe me, look at all this source code. I wrote this myself. Yeah, I wrote this myself. Anyway, I'm not putting nobody put the source code up for download on the internet, so yeah, only I have access to the source code of this program, which means that I am the only one I'm the one who created this, and that's pretty much all I wanted to say. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed, and hope this program helps. Goodbye, see you next time on another video or something.